What's going on, Tiger Tran clan? Look at how many people we have unavailable right now. Holy cow. So we went in, we've taken everybody off of a job that is in the colder areas and that can't be worked anyways. We have turned on heaters, so we found one bunkhouse, but we've turned on heaters in all of our health facilities and all of our gathering stations and all of our food production areas. Where I could, I took children off of jobs and I've been using workers and engineers instead, mostly because I felt bad having kids work in the super Arctic frost, and I thought that they might have a potential. I don't know if it's coded like this, but you know how kids are more apt to be able to get sick? I was thinking, okay, we'll put adults on the jobs. And so, robots are working the outer ring. We've got, hopefully this stymies all of the sick people, but we found that we had a bunch of medical facilities on the outer ring. The question is do we build even more? And we might. I mean, we saw that we had built two over here. Gosh, man, it's just so hard to see things, dude. Okay. It's nice is that, look at the infirmaries. They kill it. 20 people. Nice. Alright. Now the question is what is there a law that could actually benefit us? Oh yes, field kitchens sign. And we wanted to put in field kitchens so that way we could have increased heat. So it's probably faith. What? The game's trolling me. I said click faith. Field kitchen. Can we fit these in anywhere? I'm trying to think, like, where do people live? So people live over here, so I feel like this would be a good place for them. I just don't know if you need workers for these, but I know you get a bonus when you put into... Where are the... There's a bunch of houses over here. Perfect. So this is storage. Where are these houses? These look like houses. Let's put this here. And then... So we're not working any of those. These are storage. Let's just test these out. I'm kind of interested to know what happens if we use them. I don't know if you need to man them or not, but this is part of the fun, is learning this game. All right, let's actually check heat right now. Oofda. Oh, this is so brutal, dude. Because we totally have. Let's double check tech here. Oh, it doesn't even matter because we don't have engineers anymore in there. We've got all the housing. Yeah, we've got all of them. We've got all the upgrades to make this place as hot as possible. Alright, guys. This is us attempting to survive. I mean, thankfully, resources are great. Discontent is rising, unfortunately. Probably just because people are sick. You can't even heat these facilities. But I guess the prayer houses are just gathering areas. Alright, where is... Here. I'm just wondering if we can do anything. I almost wonder if we will have to execute someone because of just... It's so dang cold, you know? All of our robots are working. Gosh, it would have been so nice to have more robots. But it sucks that the bug with the steam cores. Wait, what? Oh. Here we go. So the field kitchens. So so these just make places warmer around them? Are these actually worth it? I don't know. So these are houses, right? No, these are resource depots. I thought there were houses over here, though. Yeah, here are houses. That's close enough. Close enough to hit that one. Not this one. Oh, these are resource depots, too. Oh, is there some houses over here? Yes. Okay, so they are in this cluster in the center. So, like, let's say we turn this one on, and we give them some engineers. So, number of resources required to daily maintain this building. So 20 food a day. Wait, local, city. Passive effects. Workplaces in range get a boost thanks to hot meals. Oh, but we don't even necessarily need that. Now the question is, does that make this house hotter when people get here? Because it said that it's supposed to increase the heat. And that's actually what I'm interested in. So let's go into here, into this heat map. And are things warmer around this? Wait, where are you? So the heater's on. We got people in here. Oh, you know what though? This might not be close enough to a heater. So let's actually break this up. Because I don't think that's close enough to this. Oofta. Is this one close enough? Actually, let's just not monkey with it. I don't want to... Unless I guess they're in the heater range. Is this in the heater range? I feel like this one potentially is in the heater range. Oh, did we miss this one? We did. None. Get off this jobs. Alright. So we have to turn on overdrive now. Thankfully, we've got the upgrade. People are getting warm here, I think. And let's look at the heat map. Yay! So this is good. So maybe this is what we have to do. You see how we have, like, we do have some sick people, right? So maybe you just have to leave it on in waves. I think that's the strategy. So turn the heater on overdrive, maybe until like 50%. Get all the sick people taken care of, and then rinse and repeat. That's going to be my strategy for now. And if events pop up, we'll keep our eye over here. Hell is frozen over. Gosh, look how many sick people there are. Holy cow. Yep, it got colder. I get it, man. Apocalypse is here. Darkness before the dawn. Sir, one of our engineers has crashed through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run the calculations of the new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperatures just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic starts to spread, and the people of the city start losing hope. We have to stay strong, which, to be honest, is nice because we can't lose hope. Because I am the God King at this moment in time. Look at this, dude. We're having no issues with food because we just have a boatload of raw and we have a boatload of cooked meals. So, life is Gucci. Temperature overlay. Let's just take a look. All right, so it's epically cold. Overdrive is on. Temperatures are maxed out. So, oh, look at this. What is this? It says like a little sunshine. Dude, I think we're going to be A-okay. Because, all right, so right now the houses are chilly. And we're on overdrive. It's getting pretty wild, but I think all we have to do is make it to the sun. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so we're going to play with our strategy. So we got no sick people right now. Or at least no overflow of sick people. Oh. So once this number starts to climb just a little bit, we'll turn overdrive back on. Because I just want to make sure that we can make it to the sun. Alright. So now we'll go here. Holy cow, dude. This is brutal. I didn't think it was possible for it to get this cold. You know, being underground, I feel like would be the most efficient way of surviving the epic cold. Because the ground is naturally insulated. I wonder though, because you know you talk about like permafrost and how the ground can be frozen really low, but I was thinking that I mean you could get to a point like I was almost thinking about like geothermal energy, like if you could actually tap into some of the heat underneath. Oh gosh. Let's just turn this off for now. Every time it's in the 90s, dude, that just spooks me too much. We're super close though. We'll turn it back on when it hits 85. And then once it gets into like 95, we're gonna just probably slow the speed down a little bit, just because you can lose. You know, actually, let's save. It just reminds me of a time I accidentally lost, just because there's just so many tooltips and things going on that it's so easy. Second. says this. Work ceases. Sir, most of our people have abandoned their workplaces to stay home with their families. Only medical facilities are still functioning. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever end will bring. We have to stay strong. Okay, I'm fine with that. I mean, thankfully, our coal, I mean, we did hit our coal pretty dang hard, but we had a surplus. What? Oh, this is where they said that it gets like crazy cold right before the end. So everybody is freezing. Ugh. Was there a law that we could in place or instill right now that would be helpful? I don't think so. There was triage, but we're not going to triage. I think people will be okay. Food is fantastic. Coal is going down, but it's not that big of a deal. We're at 94%, but we're really dang close. Oh, people are getting real sick. But I think this is just part of the game mechanic, man. This makes me wish that I would have turned this down maybe even a little bit further, but we're so close. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to take it right to 99% and then turn it off. Alright. People are going to be mad cold, and then we'll get it down to 97. Turn this back on. Hurry up. Holy cow. We're so dang close. I'm just trying to, like, thankfully we are taking care of. I wonder if no, we're not going to triage. We could triage, but I don't think it's necessary. All right, let's turn this down again. Yeah, we're good. Let's just ride out the storm now. The storm ends! The winds die down, and the temperature finally starts to rise. An eerie silence descends upon the city. Yeah, what happens now? Because now it's not crazy cold. Overdrive is going down. Heat is here. The savior, leader, and bad at politics. What? Why did we get bad at politics? We were awesome at politics. We got carnivore, which probably, I don't know what all these achievements are. You can't see them. They're popping up in the bottom right. We made it. Yes, we did. We have survived. Oh, what a cool game. Yeah, hope wasn't even an issue at the end there by being the voice of God, which was pretty dang helpful. We started as a band of heathens cast out of the haven. Oh, is that actually what the 80 souls lacking guidance? Is this actually my city that's being built? Like on an expanded time table? I feel like it is, right? Because, yeah, we had tons. First, we put our children to work. Yeah, we did. Children need jobs, man. Parents lost their children. Did they? Did parents lose their children? And every day was a struggle. Towards the back end, man, we were beasts. So we adapted. Yeah, we did adapt. I mean, people were dying. People got prosthetic limbs. That is pretty true. Dude, look how huge our violence. Denouncing infidels. Vigilant faith keepers. And in the fight for our survival. Oh, that's cool. You can see the balloons flying up. We crossed the line. What line? Becoming the voice of God? Faith became fanaticism. Is that because we had people turn on their friends? But if you're going to steal food, that's neighborhood watch, man. The city survived. But was it worth it? Yeah. I guess the blessed city of New London. 636 souls, minus 22 Fahrenheit. We are blessed, man. We had barely, and I don't think we had really any casualties at all. I did see that one tooltip pop up that said like 30-something people, but I don't think they died. I'll have to check. I can't remember what video it was, if it was this one or the other one at 6 minutes. But, man, I'm cool. I'm 100% cool. The voice of God thing I probably won't do in the future because that is a little bit creepy. I'll give it to him. It had the flame. It's like, hey, non-Gucci. But it's interesting that this game, I guess it's how many people survived, right? So 636, which that's a lot. I think it's everybody. I think we pretty much rescued everyone, and we didn't banish. The only people that died were the 33 that we killed when they uprose. But otherwise, everyone else survived. I don't think we had any other deaths. I don't think we did in this playthrough. So the only deaths we had were, oh, polar bears. So we had 5 scouts die trying to save people from the polar bear attacks. And then we had the 33 people die from trying to revolt against my rule as the voice of God. And everyone else survived. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I would just think if we didn't do the voice of God thing, then we'd have 33 more people, which would bring us up to 660 or 72? No, 669. So outside of that, the only other thing would be those 5 guys, which would bring us up to math. Just lost the number. No, 674. And I wonder, I don't know. I mean, obviously there's random mechanics in this game, so I mean, I'm pretty happy with that outcome, especially with that being our second playthrough. You know what I'm saying? Crushing it. So that was on normal. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably play one of the next campaigns, and we can even look at this right now. Look at the scenarios. So we beat this one. Oh. So I want to do the arcs. So that's going to be our next playthrough. So stay tuned for that. This has been Tiger Tran. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.